Getting better and getting pucks deep, putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep. Pucks deep. Keep getting pucks deep and deep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pucks and Deep podcast. Yes, we are redoing the intro because I screwed up the first one. Thank you very much, Evan, for that.
Welcome.
This is a great podcast.
Welcome to the backyard.
Yes, we got a backyard podcast.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing this for a little bit. Oh my God, Evan, I'm gonna beat the literal shit out of you, buddy. Holy shit. Okay. This is a great podcast. All right, so it's a beautiful summer
fire.
day in July here.
Neanderthal discovers fire for the first time.
It is a beautiful summer day in July here.
Free agency.
Free agency just ended. I will say the biggest names are off the market, but we're going to talk about the biggest fish off the market at this moment, who went to Kylan's favorite team, his bandwagon team, the Vegas Golden Knights. Mitch Marner signs an 8-year, $12 million contract there. Kylan, we were there together when we found out about this news. I want to know what you think about that move.
I didn't believe it. I won't lie to you. I saw it.
We knew it was going to happen.
Well, I knew that he wanted to go there, but I also know how Toronto is. And I don't know. I honestly didn't believe.
I think Toronto
hurt.
was gonna Brock Besser, Mitch Marner.
I did actually.
Yeah.
No, he got chased out of town.
Pretty much.
I was just more shocked at the return for him. Like I know getting Nicholas Waugh is better than nothing, but Nicholas Waugh was an absolute buffoon in the playoffs.
But Vegas had all.
And I'm still angry about that.
Oh, yeah.
With all
because
due
he
respect,
cross-checked the puck.
Yeah, but Vegas had all the leverage. They were
100%, I
They
know
were
that.
going to fleece that trade no matter what.
Yes, I knew that for sure.
okay, with all due respect, Nicholas Raw is is
But he's a great player.
No, he's a great bottom six guy.
I'm not
right?
saying he's a bad guy, but in exchange for Mitch Marner, he's not the same.
He's a
level.
mid-six guy.
Well, but that's because
Mid-six at lucky.
expiring.
No, I'd say he's mid-six. I think he can play second line, third line. He's a third line guy.
Third and fourth line.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd put him on fourth.
Third,
I think
fourth.
he's more second. I think he can play second. But again,
Depends
it's
on
not
the
Second
team.
line. You think about it. If you're trying to be a contender and he's going to be your second line,
That's not. That's
You're
not,
not a
good
Maybe on the
contender. if
Leafs.
he's
well,
on your
Toronto
second
was
line.
never
Yeah.
a contender if we were really to look at it. This team never
Yeah,
made it
they
past the
were.
second round.
yeah, they were. They were definitely a contender.
the complete and honest, not biased from a Montreal fan opinion.
Okay, no, but here's the thing:
Biggest
is
Montreal fan of all time.
that's the thing is Evan makes fun of me for being a fake ass Montreal fan.
You are a fake ass
Which
Montreal fan.
okay, fine. I like to say I'm pro Canadian. I cheer for any Canadian team.
You
It's not the
loser.
Olympics.
I just want to see a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup. I mean,
Yeah,
like I feel like that's
As
fair.
long as it's not Edmonton or Winnipeg or Toronto.
And
Or Vancouver.
with all
or
due
Ottawa
respect,
or
I mean, okay, do
long as it's
we
Calgary.
want to continue with this Marner conversation,
I
or can
think
we go to my?
Marner. I don't mind the contract. He seems happy there so far. I hope he can turn things
Contract will pan
around.
out because we know he's like a top 5.
Yeah, I hope he can
top
turn
7
out.
player
My
in the
thing is,
regular
I
season.
hope he actually can produce in playoffs with Vegas versus the rest. I'm hoping that it's another Phil Kessel situation where the Toronto media just chase him out and then he goes on to win 2 Stanley Cups. That'd be fantastic.
You wanna stoke it now.
Yeah, I know.
Just shove it.
Yeah, I fully believe in Mitch Marner as a player. Again, does the playoff performances work? Another thing I want to say is, if you look at Toronto, the biggest issue about Toronto is the media, right? Him going to Vegas,
Parker, you want another log?
he doesn't do great
Yeah.
with media pressure. Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't do great with media pressure, as we've seen in Toronto. But again, none of
Well,
those players
forget
have.
media pressure. Like the media.
No, but how will he do
Dicks.
under organizational pressure? Because let's be honest,
Yeah.
to be a Vegas Golden Knight,
Yeah, the organization.
it's one of the
pressure is
hardest
heavy.
organizations to
He'll be
play
Yeah,
for.
because in
But that's the reason
the
why they're so
Leafs,
successful.
they lose and they're like, yeah, okay, we can move on from this. We can try next year.
For is the Leafs, the media, the pressure, the
Yeah,
history of
but
the team.
organization-wise, they're like, oh yeah, whatever, we'll get him next year. Vegas, if you don't perform, you're gone.
Exactly.
Like look at Marc-Andre
They're
Fleury.
cutthroat.
He had one bad play which cost them going to the Cup Finals, and he was gone the
But
next
they're
year.
going to keep him. They have his
Yeah,
contract.
off a Vezina win, just gone.
Yeah, I know. They just traded him, which I'm still not
It's
happy.
only Vezina, mind you.
Yeah,
Shockingly somehow.
like it's ridiculous. They're absolutely cutthroat. Can
Well,
Marner survive in that environment?
Yeah, they traded him, but then they want a cup, so who gives a shit?
That is completely fair.
Yeah.
Are we done with the Marner thing?
I think we're done. Okay,
All right.
I want to rate the contract. Rate 1 out of 10, everyone.
1 out of 10.
The contract.
I'm gonna give it a 9. It's a 10 if they win the Stanley Cup. As of right now, I mean, you got the biggest fish on
Yeah,
the
I would
market.
give it an 8. It's a good. It's not like it's what he thought he was signed for.
It's a Vegas. It's a Vegas.
See,
They'll find a way to move the
What I
cap.
really hope that we can keep is I hope we can keep Eichel.
I think okay. Let's give each free
Yeah.
agency signing grades. I'd give this an A.
Letter grade
I'd
or
give it
letter-
an A.
letter grade.
I'd give it an A.
I'll give it a-
minus.
I'll give it a
Only 'cause-
minus.
only because I'm worried about
Playoffs.
re-signing Eichel and playoffs.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just looking at it from just the
Yeah.
contract.
Playoffs as well.
Yeah. Contract wise, I'd give it an A from now. It can
Do
either
they
be an
have
A
enough,
plus
like, they
or it
have-
can be an F. I
Yeah.
can see it.
They got enough regular season guys.
I can
over
see
there.
it go both ways. I mean, he is a regular season guy. Vegas.
Nothing wrong with that. Just he's brutal in
And
playoffs.
frankly, if you look at the Pacific, it looks like Vegas is going to cakewalk their way to the conference finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we said about Dallas a couple times, and they.
No, Dallas actually had to try between Colorado
Dallas.
and
Do you
Jets.
want to talk about the Dallas signing? Glenn Gulletson for head coach.
This is a
Yes,
huge
sir.
one.
From a Flames fan, they're not winning. Fuck all.
Best of luck, Dallas. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'd
no,
rather keep
they're,
Peter DeBoer and his conference final curse.
I'd rather have John Tortorella.
Added some players.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think,
rather
yeah.
fuck-
John
have
Tortorella
Torres.
with those guys would be absolutely insane. Holy
I'd rather have
smokes.
Mike Babcock.
The
Yeah, I
phone
get
man.
that.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have the phone man.
Ottinger is out if that happens. I tell you that right now. That man could not leave soon enough.
I think
No,
the DeBoer
no, they'll
thing
be
came down to
fine.
Ottinger. I think Otter went in there and said it's
Well,
either me
they
or-
just dumped Cap with the Marchment trade. Like
True.
they'll find out. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, before we move on to more free agency, we did do a pre-draft episode. I want to know, was there any big shocks of the draft, and who was your biggest winners from the draft?
My shock was how fucking awful Ken Holland was.
Yeah. You know what I think an amazing pickup was Roger McQueen at 10.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You
I
know
think
who
that was
I think was an
amazing.
amazing pickup? Noah Dobson.
That was
Yeah.
Pretty great pickup there. I'm really hyped about this Montreal
All right,
team. I mean,
buddy.
Lane
No,
Hudson, Dobson,
that
Reinbacher,
that Montreal
Matheson.
trade just proved that they're trying to go for the win now mode. They're not going to go anywhere.
Well, what else do we need?
You need a
Goalie.
true star player.
That's it. Goalie is the run. I mean, we got Lane Hudson, we got Demidov getting there.
Dude, here
I'm not mad.
I'm calling it right now. He gets
You're too
acquitted.
young.
It's gonna be Oilers and Montreal Canadiens going in for Carter Hart.
You know what I
Yo.
want? Okay.
Oh,
Carter Hart's never coming
buddy.
Look,
Yeah,
you know what? I'm not going to say anything right now because we are on mics right now, so I'm going to keep it down.
Move along.
Move
Okay,
along.
no, but like my hope is Montreal makes it in the East and LA makes it in the West because the biggest signing, $3 million a year. Congratulations to Los Angeles Kings for being the Western Conference champions, signing Corey Perry
Yeah,
for
no
a 1-year
kidding.
deal.
Forget that. CC's is the worst.
Actually, screw the
contract ever.
cakewalk. I
Yeah.
talked about Vegas. LA is making the finals.
probably.
They got Corey Perry.
Yeah, but the Corey Perry curse is outweighed by the Cody CC at $4.5 million curse.
That is completely
Yeah,
fair.
so
We
wait,
just,
Alien is-
want to move on and talk about what kind of shit Ken Holland was smoking when he made these.
What is
signings,
Ken Holland's
dude?
obsession with Cody CC?
Fuck.
It's
I don't know.
actually concerning. This man's like, does Cody CC have blackmail on this
He
guy?
is a fine second, third pair defenseman,
Yeah,
as
he's
proven
fine.
by the Oilers run last year. But at 4.5 for 4 years is brutal.
It's
It
nasty.
is brutal.
It's disgusting. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Who did they also get Arvidsson? Where did Arvidsson go again?
Talking to the mic, buddy. But Arvidsson got.
to get it on there, so I'm like a fucking idiot if I say the wrong. Is it LA?
No, Arvidsson didn't go to LA. I think he went to Boston for a fifth.
I think so.
I can't remember.
I want to say it was Boston for a fifth.
I have no clue.
That was
Um,
also not a great contract.
Also, you want to
That's
talk
my
about great contracts? We've hated this guy on this podcast. I'm the only one to defend him.
Parker?
But I was right. $10.5 million for Evan Bouchard.
The worst contract they could.
Why would you defend him?
No, it's not the worst.
I wasn't defending him, but
It's a
I said he's
dreadful
getting
contract.
$10 million in the offseason.
You know what? You're
I was
defending
right.
Bouchard more than he defends for the Oilers.
That's true,
You know?
dude. It's a terrible.
You know the problem with
contract.
Bouchard
Yo,
is his
ask that guy
defense.
This
is on
guy's putting up
defense.
numbers we
The
haven't
issue-
seen since Bobby Orr.
The
You ever
the
heard of
issue
Cale
I was
Makar?
talking with. I was talking with.
Ever heard of
an
Quinn
Oilers-
Playoff-wise,
Hughes?
playoffs-wise.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay, the
saying he's on
Canucks
that
suck.
level, but like Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes should get $14 million.
I was talking
No
with an
question.
Oilers fan.
Yeah,
about
but
this
here's the
actually.
thing, though, is that they won Stanley Cups because they didn't sign for the maximum they would probably get.
Not Quinn Hughes, but sorry, yeah.
Quinn Hughes is making 7.9.
Yeah, that's arguably the best contract in the league.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is 100%, no question.
I was talking
That's
to an
my
Oilers fan
point.
about this.
Like LA or Edmonton, now it just shut up, Colin. Edmonton
Kylan
just now
interrupts
signed
us enough.
Bouchard for $10.5
Kylan does
million
interrupt
when
us.
I'm just no team wins. I wasn't sorry. I was just getting my point across. No team wins without a team friendly league. Look at. Well, I was gonna say look at the Avalanche, but
Yeah.
they did not do that very well. But my point is that 10.5 when he probably could have made
Makar at
8.
That's team
the
friendly.
issue is that what do you do if you let him walk on that situation? He gets 12 mil somewhere else, and he can go to a competitor.
No competitive team can pay that much money. Like wow.
It's true.
Comparatively, why would they pay that much money for someone has? I mean, he's a great player. He's great offensively, but
Can't play defense.
rather sign 2 mediocre or above average for like 6 each.
True.
All right, are we going to
Depends
move
on the team.
back to free agency now? I think.
And I want to preface that I think Bouchard is an amazing player, just obviously has some defensive concerns,
Well,
which
yeah,
is
no, I was
easier to
The
work
Granlund
out.
signing.
Granlund signing I really like. $7
Yeah,
million
Granlund
over
said
the
that.
Hey,
next 2 years.
Anaheim,
That's really good.
Anaheim could be
Yeah.
looking a little dangerous.
They're a team that I think can really
In
slip
at
into
least
that
in a
last
couple
wildcard
years.
spot. Definitely.
Yeah, man. for
Thank
sure.
God they're in the Pacific, because otherwise they'd
We're
be
not
getting.
I
I also
Fire
think
ban, are we?
Philadelphia is
We are.
looking
We are in a
really
fire
good
ban?
We're in a
now.
fire ban.
Philadelphia, I think,
Fantastic.
is looking
Wait,
really
are
good
we?
with the
Yes.
Martone pickup.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Because who cares?
Okay.
Apparently we're in a fire ban.
Half the country's burning down.
Who gives half a fuck, Kylan? We're not gonna burn the neighborhood down.
All right. If anyone asks,
we might.
We
Shut
are
your-
on the
Should I put
coastal
more on?
island of Somalia. So
What?
We're in Somalia.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Somalia right now. Just FYI. Yeah. Just so everyone knows, we are in the middle of Somalia, right?
That's why we're
by an
drinking.
island. Yeah.
What is that?
No, there's no current. We're fine. We're fine. There
Chill.
is no current ban right now. We're fine.
No, okay, well, there was one the other week.
There was the other week. We're fine now. Calgary's usually the last. Oh shoot! Just drop where we are. Good luck find us. This is such a great idea.
A centimeter away from dying.
This is the greatest podcast ever.
You're good.
Oh, I'm so fat, the whole stone is moving.
Fat fuck.
As you guys see, this
we just
is a
go through a whole
great
pack of
idea
wood.
of
The
a
fire's
podcast.
only gonna last you guys like an hour.
Apparently.
You guys, well, because no one built. Oh my god. You guys need to build it like a TP because it has. Guys, you just killed the fire. No, you need now. You need the kindle. Now you need the. Chill, Parker. All the windows are open.
And there is a mic and camera.
There goes the
recording.
fire. You guys are ridiculous.